baby like to string me up 좀 더 내게 다가와 내게 맞춰 my face 살짝 너의 맘을 slide 그냥 미치게나 싶어나 넌 어떻게 생각해 자 follow me now 이 리듬에 다시 make me spin We're making music Every day we feel 가볍게 grooving Don't stop the music Hands up on my face 지금부터 각자에 맞춰 up down 줄을 감싸 밀고 당겨 doom slap let's count down 가만 잡고 마음 flat 괜찮아 뭐 어때 우리 사이 keep going make it baseline 너도 왠지 템포가 빨라 걸어와 둘만의 timeline hands in the sky you know what I like we making music every day we play 가볍게 grooving making it away don't stop the music hands up on my face 지금부터 we're making music
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle.
It's Zico! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Zico actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. Schneider gets it clear. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He has found the way through. Closing in on goal. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Southampton finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he plays one through. Oh, the touch is just too thick. He's having a hit! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's in. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Good running, strong and purposeful. Silvestre. Schneider. And that could set him on his way.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rooney. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Beckenbauer. It's a good run down the right. Shevchenko.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Silvestre. Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's come loose. Silvestre. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick reminder today.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Southampton really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Batistuta. Number 13,
Second period then underway.
Shevchenko. Number 10.
Southampton clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Number 18, Ibrahimovic.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Raul. And that is headed for the middle. Shoots! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Jupe! Delicious from Jupe! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Southampton go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Thuram produces the perfect tackle there. That is a great pick out. Southampton do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now, can they get him away? And here's Ibrahimovic. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ekitike. And this is Messi. Zico. He's found a way through. Decent chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Zico.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 24.
So now the difference
Messi.
is 3.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's cut it out. Corner then. Diouf. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
Might want to be careful there.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
There will be
Akanji.
5 minutes added time.
Pirlo wins the duel this time. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Puyol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge, and they're getting involved. Steady. Rooney is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Oh, it's come loose. And he's quick to return it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Light up waters, I'm drowning into you. Light of heavens, our kiss is higher than mountains. Moving on the colors, all the colors in you. Let your colors shine in the darkest night. Love is sheer, love is sheer. Let your spirit rise in this hopelessness. Love is sheer, love is sheer. Dancing in the colors, dancing in all of the colors, dancing in the colors, dancing in all of the colors, dancing in. Shining so brightly afar, let it moon. Your love is so beautiful. Let us somehow every day will give life. All the colors, all the colors in you.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for the run. Torres gets into a good position. Showing good feet. Torres! It's anyone's ball now. And now they can clear their lines. Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that pass just didn't quite work. That has been cut short. That's been cut out, well played. Pull it. And pull it! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. No outsmarting him this time. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. 30 minutes gone. Ibrahimovic. Lahm. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Just eases him off the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a sharp pass. It's a searching pass. Gullit, renowned for his long-range shooting. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Southampton clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them...
Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Zanetti. Zanetti, he is through here. Keeper's dealt with that. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Zico. Oh, now here's an interest. It's Zico! That is decidedly lacking.
Zico clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Well read, and the danger is averted. Totti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Totti. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Southampton have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Khan clears without hesitation. Pass somewhat off target. Ibrahimovic. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Well, there's a probing ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 25, Ibrahimovic. Number 4, El Hadj Diouf. Number 21, Pele. Number 22,
Crosses it in here.
Francesco Totti.
That
Number
has
10,
ended up in no man's
Frank
land.
Lampard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Batistuta.
Batistuta! Batistuta with a beautifully timed run.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Now it's Batistuta. Well read, nice interception. And they've got rid.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Scholes.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. While for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Oh, that's fabulous. We saw the tape. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to break the deadlock. That is some save from Khan. And this is decent chance! And it's a goal! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Driving forward. Zico, good strong midfield running here. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Neymar goes for the shot! Again, a brilliant save. Bangladesh have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's found a way past. Over to the other side. Pull it. Can he get on the end of this? Gets his head on it! It's hit the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Messi. Yamal plays a sharp little ball here. Chance to deliver. Oh, that was vital. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Cafu. Cafu drives forward on the overlap. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Zico is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Bangladesh just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So straight into the second half.
Bangladesh definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself...
There's the shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Oh, well played, well played. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neymar is fouled. Bangladesh do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that has put paid to that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played through for him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So here comes the substitution.
Number 22, Hullet.
And it's Zanetti.
On the field, number 24, Messi.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Roberto Carlos.
Diaz. Cafu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar powering forward here. He's picked his way through. Here comes a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Messi. Neither takes the shot. Another one of football's and how moments.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down as opposed to 2.
That's been cut out, well played. Well timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the
Messi!
2 added minutes has
And
been
that's
indicated.
another fine save.
another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
They've played it short. Neymar! And we're done. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently...
문제는 다 패스 다 털어내면 이제 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 너무로 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 그 night 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 just can't stop 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 폰 고장나버려 난 비용 비켜내야 뺏기지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 Do my dance 걸음마저 step 길을 끌지 내가 굿보는 Get on my way up cause I be bustin' 이제는 다 pass 더 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 시선을 뺐어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보는 그 night 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 You know what? 더 다르게 더 걸어 발바닥이 더 뜨거워 누가 뭐라던 난 이대로 walk 내 기름에 그려워 난 만들어낸 noise 내 이름을 불러대 No matter where I go 모두 원해 once again yeah 더 반응해봐 네 걸음이 더 뜨거워져 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 Hey, get out my way 부딪히다가 삐끗해 Hey, get off my lane 깜짝할 새 앞지르네 Hey, get out of way 부딪히다가 삐끗해
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Couldn't squeeze it through. Zico. There he goes, motoring forward. Bullet! Still goalless at the moment. And it's Azar. He's picked his way through. Camavinga tries to play it through, and the pass is intercepted. Zico did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Drogba! Neymar! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Too close for comfort. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Kimmich. And that has been slung wide. Oh, what a pass! It's Azar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Cafu. Cafu. In towards the back stick. And he's cut it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Mendes can clear it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. A probing pass. Beckenbauer. Cafu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Azar. Nice control. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So off we go again.
Bangladesh are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Nuno Mendes. Kökçü. Bangladesh come out of the tunnel having Kökçü! Zanetti with the clearance. And it's Zanetti. David Villa. He's found a way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Azar. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Azar. Oh, this is a very good run. It's Azar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gullit. He is through here. Camavinga. That pass has been well intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Messi. He's got away. Kukçu clears without hesitation. Here comes the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Bangladesh have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh no, this does not look good. And they've got rid.
Bangladesh surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one. Cafu getting this one clear. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated.
Make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. What you see in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, come on, you think something easier. I'll make you feel like.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Milan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Oh, nice touch. And this is Royce. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Zanetti. Strong running down that left flank. Cleared without hesitation. Bangladesh have reclaimed it. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cut it out. Neither side yet able to find the net. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Villa. He has found the way. Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Big chance! He's delivered all right! So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's had it taken off him. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is good progress on the left. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Incoming towering header. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Neymar stood his ground strongly. Neymar! It's a loose ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nice interception, well timed. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Works it forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot! David Villa. Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar purring. Shot, surely! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Bangladesh go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Bangladesh are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And so the action is resumed. Bangladesh currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Cafu. probing pass. That is good alertness.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Aimed beyond the defence. Cafu plays it in. And he shoots! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Neymar cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Substitution for Milan, number 20.
So we have
Aguero.
movement on both
Number
benches.
7, Royce. Number 24, Halsen. Number 15,
Zico,
coming on the field.
Cafu.
Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh,
Number
sweet
11,
feet.
Dani Olmo.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Number 3,
Can he finish?
Van Dijk. Number
And a
8,
terrific save from the
taking
keeper.
place.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
David Villa receives it in a good position here. Has a look up and delivers. Baresi can get it clear. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And it's been hooked away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Zanetti. And they win it back again. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Chance for... And he scores! And smartly reclaimed. And it's Zanetti. Passes short and sharp.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Has been indicated.
He is through here. And the shot! And with that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Just a quick reminder
How would
today.
you sum up?
Let the beat drop.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's really put himself on the line here. Goa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's found a way past. Saka. And that pass just didn't quite work. And the counter is on. No way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. And this is Bebeto. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he get onto this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bangladesh yet to have an attempt on goal. Belletti. Now he's got space here. That has ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard does well not to be outdone there. Olise in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Goa really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
He's found space here. Roberto Carlos gets a good foot in there. Olise. Well read, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's having a shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And claimed it back swiftly. Ruben Dias tries to clear. And it's Zico. It's Zico! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vinicius Junior. That's a sharp pass. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's all alone. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Bangladesh have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Ferdinand getting this one clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ruben Dias. And he's had it nicked away. It's a searching pass. Now he's running away. David Villa! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really...
Great chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Great vision. And this is Hullet. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Now it's Villa. And a chance! And that is wildly off target. Saka aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Zico. Now it's Villa. He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. This time, surely! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Hullet at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinct.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Bangladesh pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves.
Fix it up.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
And it's Rui Costa. He's having a pop! Rui Costa! The man is an artist!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
He's had a shot! Schneider running with intent. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Schneider really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He has found the way through. Hoisted in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got it.
Oh, Schneider!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's in on goal. That's another chance. And a neat finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be. Should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Bangladesh restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's there to retrieve it. Drogba absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Stood up well to him there. Rui Costa cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, great feat, that.
Cross goes in there. Punched away. Dinks one through. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Didier Drogba.
And so we're off again.
Neymar. Number 21.
And it's Shevchenko.
Diego Forlan.
Schneider.
On the field.
Nice control.
20,
And a chance!
Number
And
11,
that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Number 6, El Hadj Diouf.
Corner number 2 then. Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, what a mistake! Chiellini. Bangladesh really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. He's shifting through the gate, and a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Chance here to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Pull it. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pullet did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to big chance! It's bounced back off the post. And that was very necessary. Schneider is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti delivers. Khan claims it without any fuss.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
There's the header! Well taken goal. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ferdinand makes the interception. Now it's Pelé. Showing good feet, and he is deftly away. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course.